When you're running a business, consistency is everything, right? It's really the difference between chaos and control, between a happy customer and, well, a lost one. So today, we're going to dive into how you can get that rock solid consistency by finally moving away from those old paper systems and tapping into the power of digital checklists. So let me just ask you this, a simple question for any manager or business owner listening. Is your clipboard, that thing that feels so familiar and trusty, is it actually holding your business back? It feels simple, sure. But is it really working for you? Because here's the thing, and this is what we're really digging into today. Those paper processes have all these hidden costs. Yeah, they seem easy on the surface, but underneath it all, they can be quietly chipping away at your bottom line, your team's efficiency, and even your ability to stay compliant. So first up, let's just unpack the real problem with paper. We're going to look at why that choice that feels so comfortable and familiar usually isn't the best choice for the health and growth of your business. And this quote just hits the nail on the head. We totally get it. Pen and paper feels safe because it's what we've always known. There's no new software to learn, no passwords to forget. You can touch it. But that feeling of safety, it's usually just an illusion. All right, now it's time to pull back the curtain on those hidden costs. Let's really peel back the layers and look at the true price your business is paying for sticking with paper. And here's where you can really see the disconnect. The perception of paper is that it's familiar, simple, and safe. But the reality? Well, it's costly, it's an open invitation for human error, and honestly, it's pretty risky for any business that needs to be efficient and compliant. And these costs aren't just some abstract idea, they are super real. I mean, think about it. You've got the direct costs of printing and storing all that paper, then add in all the wasted staff hours just spent chasing down forms. You can just picture someone digging through a filing cabinet for a safety check from last Tuesday. And then you get to the big ones, the risk of a skipped step, a signature you can't read, or a lost form that leads to a massive compliance nightmare. It all adds up, and it adds up fast. But maybe the biggest hidden cost of all is this: information delay. With paper, you are always looking in the rearview mirror. By the time a form gets filled out, handed in, and maybe keyed into a spreadsheet, that information is already old news. As a manager, you have zero real-time visibility into what's happening. You can't be proactive. You're basically managing the past, not the present. Okay, enough about the problem. Let's pivot and talk about the solution. Because there is absolutely a better way to work, and it's all built around the digital checklist. So what even is a digital checklist? It's really simple. It's just a tool that lets your team pull up and complete their tasks step by step from any phone, tablet, or computer they have. That's it. No more clipboards, no more searching for a pen. And this just shows you the new workflow perfectly. An employee pulls up their tasks on whatever device they're using, they get guided through the exact steps so nothing gets missed, and as soon as they're done, that task is verified in real time. It's just clean, simple, and incredibly efficient. And for managers, this is the game changer: real-time data. Remember that information delay we talked about? Gone. You can literally see progress as it's happening. You can spot a problem or a bottleneck, like a delivery running late, the moment it happens, and you can solve it before it blows up into a crisis. So, all these benefits really boil down to a powerful triple win for your business. A massive boost in efficiency, way stronger compliance, and some serious cost savings. First, let's talk about the efficiency win. Just look at this. The amount of time your team wastes on admin work, chasing forms, retyping data, it just plummets when you go digital. And that's time they can now spend on stuff that actually makes money, like helping customers or improving a product. Next up, the compliance win. And this one is huge. Imagine an auditor just shows up, unannounced. With paper, it's a panic, a frantic scramble. With digital checklists, you automatically have a perfect auditable trail for everything. Every action is recorded, which makes inspections a total breeze, reduces your risk, and gives you this rock-solid foundation for quality. And accountability just becomes automatic. You can require photos or documents to be attached as proof that the work was done right. Every single step gets a timestamp and a digital signature. You know exactly who did what and when they did it. That kind of transparency builds trust, both inside your team and with your clients. And finally, the savings win. This one's a no-brainer. You just eliminate the costs of paper, ink, printers, and all that physical storage space. It's not just a direct saving for your business, it's also a great step for the environment. All right, so you see the benefits.
But how do you actually do it? How do you make the switch without causing a huge disruption? Let's walk through a really simple action plan. Okay, here's your game plan. Don't try to boil the ocean here. Step one, just identify one process. Pick the one that's super repetitive or causes the most mistakes. Your daily opening procedure, a vehicle inspection form, start there. Step two, convert just that one process into a digital checklist. And step three, pick a platform that your team will find easy to use and that can connect with tools you already have. The key to start small, get a quick win, and then build momentum.
And this really is the key takeaway for all of this. This isn't just about swapping out your tech. It's about fundamentally improving how your business operates. It's about building a foundation of consistency that's going to support your success for years to come. So I'll leave you with this final thought. As you're thinking about your own operations, your team, and those stacks of clipboards, what's the one paper process you could digitize first to start building that foundation?